Tonight on the Orleans County Corruption-Brady list, we're going to be exposing Judge Gary Moore. This judge heard my case in People v. Ortiz in Albion Town Court, where I was represented by Mike O'Keefe. There was a special prosecutor called in named Mr. Anthony Bruce. And at the time this case was making its way to trial, I made this post. And I'm going to read it real quick. Basically, it just says, Defense Attorney Mike O'Keefe stands up to Special Prosecutor Anthony Bruce on October 12, 2021, where O'Keefe presented a defense as this case lacks elements for charge to be legally sufficient. As said case lacks eyewitness testimony, is hearsay at best, and insufficient on its face. O'Keefe also testified in front of Albion Town Judge Moore, and while on the record, that while defendant client Kenneth Ortiz, Defense Attorney O'Keefe described specifics to Judge Moore in open court about intimidation and bullying he suffers from colleagues in Orleans County whom are in opposition to O'Keefe representing and defending Kenneth Ortiz. These colleagues have given O'Keefe the code name Mad Dog for representing and defending Mr. Ortiz. Albion Town Judge Moore heard from defendant Ortiz, whom stated on the record that Defense Attorney Mike O'Keefe is blowing the whistle and should have protections under the Whistleblower Act. Judge Moore adjourned the matter, which is scheduled for trial. While this case went to trial, Judge Moore, a former cop, non-lawyer judge, found me guilty. Two other officers were called. The officer, Ambrose, testified under oath that Clarissa B. Leimeister, who accused me of creating an incident on Walmart, that she lied. I'm going to be getting the minutes to that, but right now what I'd like to point your attention to is the fact that Mike O'Keefe told the court that he was being intimidated, and whoever was intimidated, Mike didn't identify them, so they're still there. These people who've given him a code name, given me a code name, told Mike that he's burning down bridges in his career. And Mike testified to the bullying and to the intimidation. Also, Special Prosecutor Bruce, he goes into my file while I'm on the stand in my trial and grabs a bunch of documents right in front of Judge Moore. Judge Moore didn't say anything, and when I complained, I was threatened that Judge Moore would hold me in contempt of court. Now, what I have here is a soundbite sent to me from one of my close people who, they following me, this case or whatever, following one of my people who's getting active. Well, in any case, I got this soundbite. I didn't record it. I'm probably going to get in trouble for it, but I didn't record it. So that's all that matters, and I can prove it. Want you to tune into this here. So here we go. We're going to play this soundbite. Hold on to your hats, boys and girls. We're going to hear Judge Moore in open court. Let's have a listen.
No, I don't. Why so far out, Judge?
That's what your attorney and special prosecutor wants out there.
Who's my attorney?
Like, O'Keefe on that case.
Why isn't he here today?
What case is this?
Michael O'Keefe is supposed to be here today, Judge, and he notified you during my trial when Special Prosecutor Bruce snatched evidence from my file And I made that comment to you about his conduct. Mike O'Keefe told you he was being intimidated by his colleagues for representing me.
He's contacted the bar association.
Okay, let me finish, Judge. Please don't, let me just get on the record so I can leave, okay? Notified you that he was being intimidated by his colleagues, and even given a nickname of Mad Dog for representing me, and he dropped every one of my cases. He dropped every case in Orleans County, Judge, and you said nothing about it. You didn't adjourn, take him in the back to ask him about the level of intimidation, because if it would have been a witness, that would have been a felony, intimidation of a witness. And you've done nothing about it. I'm here today to be sentenced. Mike O'Keefe is not here because of that intimidation, and you're not doing nothing about it. Yes, it is true. You know about that? Well,
Listen to me. Okay, you're not going to do anything today without your attorney, and please leave now.
okay, but did he tell you he was being intimidated?
In court one day, yes.
By his colleagues? No, that's your responsibility. Your responsibility is to ask questions about why he's being intimidated. No, you're going to let me get on the record.
And there you have Judge Moore in open court at my sentencing yesterday, where someone was in the courtroom and they were on the phone and that conversation was recorded. They were interested in what was going to happen to me at my sentencing date. I didn't record that, but I protect my sources no matter what the case. But Judge Moore tries to pawn it off when Mike O'Keefe testified to Judge Moore that he was being intimidated by colleagues. Judge Moore had no concern about the integrity of the case, the integrity of Mike. You know, now he's under pressure by his colleagues, he's being intimidated. They gave him a nickname, Mad Dog. They were telling Mike he's ruining his career and burning down bridges. Now all of a sudden, January the 11th, my sentencing day. I go in to be sentenced, Mike's not there. He's dumped. All of my cases are dumped. That Mike represented me on my cases. And what'd he do? Shut down his practice in Medina? Did he move out of Medina? Well, we're going to look into it because according to Mike's scared or something. I don't know. He dumped all his cases in Orleans County after he testified. I'm getting the minutes, what Mike said, and I'm going to post them here. It's all coming out. It's all going to come out. It's got to stop. And if it doesn't, this extreme exposing is going to continue and intensify. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. Yeah, Mike O'Keefe dumped all of my cases. And I got Judge Moore in open court saying, you know, if Mike's being intimidated, he needs to take it up with the Bar Association. Is that crap or what? The judge, no integrity, no concern about a defense attorney being intimidated. And he didn't, I say testify, but he stood there in open court as a defense attorney and talked about fear, about intimidation, and special prosecutor opens his big mouth. And then Mike threatens to call the special prosecutor and ask him things about fear and intimidation. And you got, I'm getting the minutes. That's how I go about it, getting the records. But somebody sent me the recording. Hey, if you're in court and you're following me and you're recording the stuff, hey, I'll use it. I didn't do it, but why not use it? I'm probably going to get in trouble though. But in any case, hey, this is what it's going to take for it to be dealt with. Thank you for watching the Orleans County Corruption Brady List. Welcome aboard, Judge Gary Moore. Welcome to the Brady List. You're an honorable. You have no integrity, and I'm making a complaint to the Judicial Commission on Conduct. Have a good day, Mr. Moore. Mike, I don't know what happened, man. Message me. And Mr. Bruce, you went through my file. Moore seen you do it. Mike seen you do it. You went through Mike's file as well. That's prosecutorial misconduct. It's also a theft. Did you give me back my documents? I don't recall. Hey, stay tuned to the Brady List. Hey, where it gets deeper and deeper. Hey. Have a good night. Stay safe. Bye for now.